Hello speedrunners and hitless runners. This guide is for using Hollow Knight Autosplit WASM as an autosplitter and auto hit counter in OBS on Windows. The autosplitter runs in an OBS plugin that displays the timer on your stream or recording. It doesn't display on top of a full screen game, so this OBS method is best for timer blind runs. If you don't already have OBS, you can get it from obsproject.com here. The plugin requires OBS 28 or later, so if you have an older version than 28, get it updated. The plugin is OBS LiveSplit 1. The original version made by the LiveSplit people is at github.com/livesplit/OBS LiveSplit1 here. It works fine for a single session at a time, but as of this recording, it doesn't save your autosplitter settings for future sessions. That means you'd have to do some of the same setup over and over again each time you open it. If you're watching this in a future where they've fixed that, get the plugin from the latest release here. My fork of OBS LiveSplit 1 is at github.com/alexknaut/OBS LiveSplit1 here. I put in some features that make it more convenient for running with this autosplitter. It can save and load your autosplitter settings to and from your splits file. Either way, the main feature that OBS LiveSplit 1 has that normal LiveSplit does not is to show both load remove time and hits at the same time. Latest release, assets, and download the one for your architecture and operating system. Extract it into your OBS plugins folder. On my Windows computer, that's Program Files, OBS Studio, OBS Plugins, 64-bit. After extracting, you should see OBS LiveSplit1.dll next to these other DLL files. You can get the autosplitter by going to github.com/alexknaut/Hollow Knight Autosplit WASM, latest release, assets, and download Hollow Knight Autosplit WASM stable.wasm. I've included a layout file specifically for showing hits in the Hollow Knight Autosplit WASM repository. In splits, hits LRT LSO.ls1l. Download raw file here. Hits LRT means it shows both hits and load remove time. LSO means it's for LiveSplit 1, and .ls1l means it's a LiveSplit 1 layout. You can make LiveSplit splits files in HK SplitMaker. There are pre-made categories to start from. You can search in the UI. You can move splits around. Delete ones you don't want. Add splits in the middle. Click Generate, Download, and save it. Controlling the plugin with hotkeys is important, especially the reset hotkey. Go to OBS Settings, Hotkeys, scroll down to LiveSplit 1. At the very least, you need a reset hotkey and a toggle timing method hotkey. In normal LiveSplit, the default reset hotkey is numpad 3, so you can set that if it's familiar. I also happen to have toggle timing method on numpad 9. You need toggle timing method because it defaults to real time, so you'll need to press it once to change it to game time. Add source, LiveSplit 1. In the properties, Select your splits file here. Automatically saving splits on reset is a good thing. Select the layout file you downloaded here. You don't need advanced start game options or game path. You do need use local Autosplitter, and for local Autosplitter file, you want to put in the Hollow Knight Autosplit wasm stable.wasm file that you downloaded earlier. On import splits, you want to select your splits file again, and if you want load remove time and hits at the same time, put the timing method as load remove time and the hit counter as hits with Dreamfalls. You could also select hits with damage if you're only doing damage lists and you don't want to count falling in Dreamplats. The hotkey that you set to toggle timing method, hit that hotkey once to change from real time to game time. For me, that's numpad 9. Since I already have times on my splits file, you can see the split times changing when I press it. But if you're starting with a fresh splits file, you might not be able to tell the difference at first. Okay,